What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, we're going to be taking on Arack in this video. Yes, we are skipping number 4 because apparently I didn't make a thumbnail for that video yet as of this point. So we're going to skip him, and we'll come back to him in a minute. So we're going to take this on again with the Wickedbloodline team yet again, and just let's go dominate it.
Let's do this.
He is int type, so he should not be too difficult, especially having dual his leaders. So Arack, I think it's pronounced Arack, like as in I don't fully know. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you and act like I know what I'm talking about. I really don't know how it's fully pronounced, but I think that is what it is pronounced as. So that's what I'm gonna call it. So we're gonna be taking him on. He should not be too difficult, to be honest with you. Especially seeing as now we have a 100% friend metal cooler, and we're running a dual fizz lead on a 200% team with a unit that is just ridiculously powerful, and we also have a support unit on rotation. So this team is ridiculously busted. Like, this team is completely busted as is, and that's why I wanted to go back and do a little bit of a series on this, so you guys know that these events that were hard back in the day, I mean, they still are hard if you don't have like perfect teams, like really high-end 200% teams. They still are really hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh wow, so he pretty much cancels out his super attack. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you and say these events are easy. I mean, you guys have been seeing I'm beating them with no issue, but also, mind you, a lot of the units I'm using are like really good units. You can beat these events with lesser units. I'm just showing you what the Wickedbloodline team can do against events like this now. Because these teams now are so ridiculously powerful, it's not even funny under this 200% leader skill. Like, it is to the point where the only event that is challenging for this team would probably be maybe Broly Red Zone, or I don't know if I'd say Broly Red Zone is too challenging. Maybe Broly Red Zone, and I know Cell Max is still challenging. Those would be my only two I'd say are ridiculously hard for this team to take on, because Omega Shenron isn't too bad other than his locking, and even the Broly Red Zone isn't too terrible because this cooler can counter the first 2 turns super attack, the tech and the STR stage, so it doesn't do any damage to him. So even though Broly's not too terrible, it's just that AoE stage and that final stage that's really hard. But mainly Cell Max is the only one that's super challenging because of his immense damage output. But like I said, some of these teams are so busted at this point, it's not even funny. We might take a lot of damage, or we might die. We could possibly die here. We did not die, because somehow we have, like, ridiculous amounts of health. Alright. Like I said, this team is straight up busted at this point. And if you look at the defense on the cooler, 409,000, the defense on the Frieza, 346,000, and my STR cooler sitting at 152, because he hasn't done anything yet. And he's guaranteed to hit his 12-key super, so he's going to stack his defense, and then he's going to gain an additional 10% to attack and defense per attack performed, so he's going to get at least another 40% there. Plus, if he does at least 1, if not 2 supers, he's going to do at least 1. If he does at least 2 supers, he's going to do insane defensive numbers. So, but as you saw, that cooler just crossed over 10 million for a base hit, like just a super attack, with his full passive without a support unit on rotation. So that just goes to show you how powerful that fizz cooler is, and he's just taking minuscule damage from this event, which honestly surprises me. Like, I'm surprised that you got a double super right there. Can we get a triple? No, we can't. If this guy gets hit, we might take a lot of damage and die, but the Frieza, I feel like, would be the best one to take the hit at the end of the rotation out of these two. But then again, the Frieza could also do a double super here and just completely destroy this guy. He could do a double or triple super because of the way his passive is built. Alright, yep, so there's a double. As a second or third attacker in a turn, Frieza has that chance to perform a super, and then his passive, or his hidden potential, could click in and make him do a third super. It's not going to. Okay, so we are at the very end of his like health bar, so we're just going to let the metal cooler finish him off. We're going to link him with this one, but let's take a look at his defense right now. Sitting at 360,000 defense, almost a million attack. And the Golden Frieza at the end has ridiculously high defense. I was hoping we would have gotten the AGL Golden Frieza, the LR, but we didn't. And he's not going to take any damage here at all, because he completely counters that flick and just regenerates his arm. So, Cooler's like, oh, you're a God of Destruction? Yeah, no, that's me, bro. And he's just going to power through our rock here right now and just completely demolish it with a supernova. And that is it, boyos. That is how you can easily smoke through them with the Wicked Bloodline team. So, yeah. The Wicked Bloodline team is completely broken. See you guys for Universe 6. Thank you guys. See you guys next time.